Ciao peeps! Now I'm going to show you how the selection process looks like. So we have seen how people get application in our projects. What we do after is we contact them in order to have them fill in a survey and upload a video in which they introduce themselves and tell us about their motivation for joining the project. So the first thing that you have to know is, like, on this platform which is Expa, we can only check on applications and go on with the process. We cannot work yet for the selection. So what we do is we go on Podio for the first time, and this is how Podio look like. For the selection process of EPs, the button that is the one entitled is EP selection. As you can tell, you click here and you find all of the EP that are applying to our opportunities in Italy. What you have to know is, like, here you have a bar which tells you LCs, so local committees, and you can check by LC, you can check by status, and status are under evaluation, so a person that applied and still didn't get any contact from an ISEC member contacted, so you reply to them telling them which is the process, like if they were selected or not. Accepted, meaning that you had actually selection both on this platform and on Expa. So you said, yes, I want this EP. You accepted him on the opportunity itself and you mark him as accepted here. Rejected means that you do not think that that EP is okay for the opportunity. Approved means that after the acceptance, the EP is officially approved, both here and on Expa. These filters work if you update them. If you don't, then of course all the EP are going to be under evaluation, and this is super bad. Then you can filter by gender, so female or male. You can filter by English level, fields of study, education level, visa, yes, no, and if they put the video, which is the most important thing for the selection process, in which country do they live. And here you can find some of our country partners, meaning the people that we are most willing to work with, because we know that the people that are coming from there are good EPs. Same filters, you can find them here in this imbuto. And for example, let's say that you are working in an LC, you have to check for EPs applying to your opportunities. So first thing that you're going to do is you're going to select your LC. So for example, you're a person from ISEC Milano. And then you want to check how many people did apply and get the selection during the last, let's say, 7 days. And out of them, how many are still under evaluation, which means that you didn't see their application. And this is what you are going to see. So 8 people are still under evaluation on your opportunity. Cool thing is, like, sometimes it can happen that the same EP does the selection for more than once, and this is because they are applying to more opportunity, not only one. So in this case, for example, we have Nini, which did loads of application, and she did selection process for many opportunities. We also have Kinjal and Sabrina. What you do is you check the selection form, and you will see the following information. So the LC, the opportunity the EP is applying for, in this case is EduChange Confalonieri, the status, which is under evaluation, and all the information about the EP: number, email, date of birth, emergency contact, city in which she lives, passport number, and food allergies, gender and nationality, and English. Some of this information are useful for us if we have to provide visa, like for example date of birth or place in which they live. Contact of emergency is important during realization, because if something is going to happen, then we have to know who to contact if the EP is sick, for example, or has an accident or something like this. And on the food intolerance, is for us important to tell it to the family when the EP is going to arrive, and for example she is, I don't know, allergic to eggs. Then the most important thing that you have to check is the time in which they are available for the project, and you have to double check if this is actually the time in which the project is going to be run. So this is from the 30th of October. And important, if they uploaded their video. Here you have the video. The video is telling us 2 things: their level of English, which must be at least B2, and their motivation. So why they want to join a project in Italy, why this one specifically, like which could be their personal contribution. And then here is the CV in case you want to forward it to the school after the approval. So when you know that Nini is going to come 100% sure, and you want to provide information to the school or to the family, you can send them her curriculum. What do you do with this? You check the video if you like the EP, and if the timing is right, you update the filter, which means that you mark her as contacted, as accepted, if you go on the opportunity itself and you accept her. But how do people come to this second platform is thanks to our communication. So I showed you before how to check for applications on Podio. Now I tell you how we communicate them to fill this Podio form and go on with the process. By the way, this Podio form from the outside look like this. Yeah, application to Italian Global Volunteer Opportunities, and these are the guidelines for the video shooting. So she should do, no, EP should do a video for maximum 4 minutes, answering this question like description of yourself, strengths, weaknesses, motivation, why do you think you're suitable for the project, 2 activities that you would like to do in the project. This is important because it tells us if actually the EP has read the application, the job description, and so the activities are, let's say, they make sense with the JD, and then which could be the reason why the EP would leave the project. And this is what they see. They click submit, and then we see the other side of the moon here. How do people actually receive this email is because we send them. So before I show you how to download the applications, in this file you will find name, date in which the EP applied, and contact like email. Thing is, like, if you have a better computer than mine, you do not need to upload this file anywhere. You can just open with Excel and it's going to work. Since my laptop is a bit old, what I advise you to do is to put it on Drive, and since Drive is better, it's going to work and open the file with all the columns and stuff without doing mess. Otherwise, what happens when I open it with Excel is like it merges everything and you cannot select any information. And this is what you see now, all the EP that applied in one opportunity. What you want to do is you want to select their email and you want to contact them through email to tell them, hey, do you know what? I want you for my project. Why I advise you is to put them in copia carbone nascosta, which is like the invisible email thing that doesn't show the other addresses, and tell them simple / formal email in which they know why they are receiving this email and which is the following steps. In this case, it's like you say who you are, you format the email in a good shape, and you give them the link to do the Podio form. Link is here. And that's it. This is how you are a good approval manager that is contacting people every 24 hours maximum. If you do it with Cadence, you do not have to go back with filters and stuff because you work on a daily basis. And also your application on Podio, they're going to come on a daily basis. If you accumulate your work as approval manager, it's super bad because then people do lose interest in our opportunity or they get selected in other opportunities. And this means that we are no longer available to ask them to join our projects. And that's it for what concerns EP selection.